So all of that is coming to a close. We've decided to sell the house as part of our move out to the homestead because we really can't maintain everything at once. Hey there, this is Scott. Right now I'm in Altamont Springs, Florida. So, as a part of this journey that we're on, uh, my sister in law, almost 10 years ago, passed away and left us a house in Altamont Springs. So, we've been kind of maintaining this house. We thought we would Airbnb it at one point in time, but just couldn't bring ourselves to really let a lot of people stay in it that we didn't know because it was just the house was too personal to us. So we've maintained the house over these last few years, and my folks have stayed out here. We brought the kids down here. We really didn't do the Disney thing but once, but we spent a lot of time going to the beach. I think that was the kids' favorite thing, was going to the beach. And when my folks would come out here, they would stay for about a month. You know, they're snowbirds, retired postman, retired teacher. They snowbird down to get out of the cold because my dad used to do a walking route in the winter in Nebraska. So he's kind of earned a little bit of the right to get away from the snow in the winter. Anyway, they used to spend about a month out here a year. So somewhere they could go when the COVID stuff hit, and the place that they normally go to, you couldn't go there at that point in time. They could spend the time out here just fine. So all of that is coming to a close. We've decided to sell the house as part of our move out to the homestead because we really can't maintain everything at once. And while Florida's great, like the direction that we're heading in is not going to support that. So I did a little bit of time lapse of the movers here. They came this morning. Kate and I have spent this week kind of worked out of the house. Luckily, my job's an internet-based job most of the time. So able to do work out of the house, and we did a lot of packaging in the evening, getting things ready to go. Kate did, I would say, the bulk of that work. She did a lot during the day also, where I was just like on calls and doing my thing during the day. So kudos to her for all the work that she did there. But the movers came and packed it all up today. I'll roll some footage of that. Maybe I'll show you a few pictures of the house. Maybe we'll see if I can get some from before. I took some afterwards also after we cleaned everything out. So it's kind of a bittersweet day here. It's sad we're leaving something behind that we loved a whole lot, but it's also part of a new beginning for us as we kind of move on to another thing that we want to do in our lives. So I guess that's it for now. It's probably the last piece from Altamont Springs that you'll see. I think this might be the only piece from Altamont Springs that'll be out there. I did earlier capture some of the rain that was happening here. So maybe I'll put up, we used to sit back here on this, there's a patio back here, and you can see it behind me. There's this massive, beautiful camphor tree, which was kind of tenuous on the whole selling side of stuff because there's a big tree in the backyard by the house, but it's so beautiful. So some people probably knocked that. Some people probably thought it was the best thing in the world. So hopefully the person that's getting the house after us will really appreciate this tree. My sister-in-law that had the place before, she had a bunch of plants on that hung from the tree. I don't know if you can see, there's like a little blue lizard that she put out on the tree. The kids climbed on it while we were out here, so it's bittersweet. Now we're kind of losing this and moving on to the next thing in our life. So anyway, I caught it was maybe like 10 or 15 minutes of rain sitting out here on the patio because that's the thing my wife and I used to like to do. sit out here on the patio in the morning, drink coffee, or sit out here in the evening and have a little other type of drink. So anyway, that's it for now, and I'll roll some of that footage that I captured from earlier in the day.